I like that.
Huh?
I said I liked that.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Double the Reaction.
I was just about to have a drink now and I realised I have to speak.
I'm going to have a drink now.
My name is Molly and this is Matt. We are full-time travel vloggers. If you've been following this channel for the last month now, then you will know who we are.
Full-time quarantiners, like everyone in the world. We're all together.
Full-time doing nothing.
Doing absolutely nothing. Getting
dodgy hair.
bad haircuts, hence the hat. Keep that on.
And if you watch yesterday's video, you will realise that Matt was not in it. And now he's back, which is good. I don't know.
Feel well.
I don't know if that's good or not.
I think I was just a bit lazy yesterday.
Yeah.
Quarantine got to me yesterday. I think it was one of them days. So Molly took over. It's probably better with just Molly, wasn't it?
I think it was.
If you want, maybe I've got to make up to it. Maybe I've got to do one of my own at some point. I've got a hair in my mouth. I can't get it.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I've got it. There's a hair in my mouth.
Disgusting.
There's a hair in my mouth.
That was awful. Anyway, guys, if you have, I'm really sorry that's just
There was a hair in my mouth, though.
If you have any other recommendations,
It was fun.
he's gonna make me cry.
I couldn't help it. I was trying to speak, and you know when you get a hair in your mouth, and I was trying to fit, I could just feel it on my tongue.
Right, this needs to stop. If you have any recommendations of videos that you would like us to do, then please message us on our Instagram at Double & Travel or comment below. It could be anything. Yeah,
we'll get round to doing it, whether that is cooking, eating, talking, newsing, gaming, learning, the lot. And while we're on the topic of Double & Travel, our Instagram name, that is also our other YouTube name, which is our travel YouTube channel. And if you are in quarantine, which I presume most of you are, and are bored and want something to watch, whether it is an informative cinematic travel vlog, which are the more recent ones, or a cringy, old, shaky travel vlog from over a year ago, go and check them out. Lots of countries. Over a year ago, in a lot of the US, Hawaii, Fiji, Australia, etc. And the more recent ones are the likes of India, Sri Lanka, the Philippines. Yeah.
There's been a few.
Yeah. A couple of European ones as well thrown in between.
Yeah, forgot about that.
They're more recent ones. The old ones are pretty funny.
That feels ages ago. The worst thing about the quarantine that I'm finding is that we are halfway through the year and we've only really spent 3 months of the year travelling. So we've spent more time at home this year. But without further ado, we should probably start getting into this video. Because this one is, what is it like living in the Philippines?
We've done it. What is it like?
We've done it. Whether it's going to be from a Filipino's perspective or just a general's perspective.
We'll give our perspective after
end.
they've given their perspective.
Hey everybody, it's Marie from Asian Boss. What comes to your mind when you think of the
Beaches.
Yeah, what else?
The people.
Amazing people.
Yeah.
Beaches. Islands.
Perhaps you've heard of its controversial government.
Not really.
But at the same time,
I know there's issues at the moment.
It's a travel destination. But what is it like to be a local living in the Philippines? Today we asked the people of Manila to find out.
On a scale of 1 to 10, gaano po kaya kasaya?
Hopefully they're all a 10.
Siguro 2. Kasi madami tayong mga problems na kinakaharap dito sa ating bansa. Siyempre, yung mga the rich continue to be rich and the poor remain poor because of our socio-political policies na ina-implement.
Nasa 7.
She's pretty happy.
Nung araw masaya pero ngayon parang iba na yung...
I wonder what's changed.
Kasi mahal na yung bilihin, tsaka talagang...
More pollution, things become expensive.
I haven't been to many other countries, so I don't really have a good comparison. But it seems better in other countries.
You always think it's better elsewhere.
We do.
People keep talking about the Philippines as a third world country and how we're suffering in our problems.
Ano po kaya ang pinakamalaking problema na kinakaharap ng bansa natin ngayon?
Traffic. You know they're in Manila if they're saying traffic.
Alis kami ng maaga. Yung pasok kunwari 9, kailangan mo pang mag-adjust ng 3
That's the problem. They have to leave so early.
Kasi nga traffic.
Poverty's everywhere. You're gonna meet lots of beggars in the street asking
in all big cities,
for money.
You do.
So yeah, it's a daily encounter of that.
Anti-intellectualism. For some reason, people in the Philippines, they seem to take pride in not being very smart.
I think they're really clever.
Yeah, so do I. You can speak 2 languages.
As in parang, oy, edi wow, parang ganun. Tapos it's like they're not making the effort to make themselves better. And then they...
What?
See, I don't agree with this guy because being in the Philippines for a long period of time, you realise and you see like a lot of jobs that are advertised, whether you're in a hotel or a restaurant, like jobs that over here wouldn't need a degree or them to go to university.
You're
in the Philippines,
overqualified.
yeah, the qualification level is really high. So like for a job over here, you wouldn't need that qualification, but in the Philippines they expect you to go to university.
Like we wouldn't get that job because we wouldn't
haven't
have
got
that
that.
qualification.
But over here we could get that job. You
It's
don't need to
so
be as qualified.
crazy.
So I think they are clever because a lot of them have to go to university to get even jobs over here that you would definitely not need to go to university.
Actively shame people. Alam mo yung crab mentality, di ba? Kasi if somebody's doing better than you, you want to dapat like hilain mo pababa. So I think that's a really big problem dito sa Pilipinas.
Inflation rate.
That happens the more people that go there, right?
Have you noticed it? I don't know if I've noticed it. It's only been like a year or two.
Ko nang nabibili. Ngayon yung 1,000 tila 2 kilong baboy at 1 kilong manok na lang eh. Wala pang gulay yun.
Kung mabibigyan po kayo ng pagkakataon na manirahan sa ibang bansa, alin po kaya yung pipiliin nyo?
Tingin ko
Korea?
Canada, Korea. Kasi balita ko sa Canada kasi mas maganda yung opportunity ng trabaho. Korea naman, wala lang.
Japan's a good idea.
Yeah.
Japan.
So, why Japan?
I love the food, the culture, everything.
Oh yeah, the food. But then it's really clean kasi there and public transportation is really efficient. Parang feel ko it would be easier to live there.
United States or Canada, because the only language I know is English.
That's easy then.
And Filipino slightly. But so I can already get a stable job. You don't have to learn any other language.
So, meron daw pong 100 milyong Pilipino ngayon dito sa Pilipinas. Tapos meron pa pong 10.2 million
So
na
many,
pinili
so
naman
many.
pong
Only 10%
nanirahan
of
sa
the
ibang
Philippine
bansa.
population.
Bakit po kaya sa tingin nyo ganun kalaki yung numero ng mga Pilipino na ninirahan sa ibang bansa?
Yung mga nauna na nag-stay doon sa ibang bansa, lalo na sa Amerika, ang dami natin sa Amerika, no? They find it na dito eh, yung corruption natin is hindi mawala-wala.
They live abroad kasi they need to. Parang since meron na nga tayo lack of job security dito sa Pilipinas.
We're overpopulated already and probably the economy lang talaga is better abroad.
Kung bibigyan ka ng pagkakataon, gugustuhin mo bang maging isang OFW?
It's hard.
Yeah.
Masyado. Depende lang
Yeah, of
talaga sa
course.
opportunity. Kung wala akong manap dito, pwede naman doon. Pero mas prefer ko dito sa Pilipinas.
No, I don't want to work abroad. I want to be close to my family and I want to help the growth of the Philippines.
So cute.
Kung may pagkakataon, syempre, oo.
Oh, para kasi mas malaki kita pag nasa ibang bansa ka kaysa sa kita dito sa Pilipinas.
When I was at the age of 24, I went to Saudi Arabia for 2 years.
Sa tingin nyo po ba yung pagiging OFW, nagbibigay po siya ng better life?
Oo, yes, very much. Kasi sa
Can send so
family
much
ko,
back.
ang mga nephews ko is tila 3 ata o
Forgotten.
4. Nasa OFW sila. Ang ganda ng buhay nila. Sa
Batangas.
barangay namin sa Batangas, ang daming seaman. Ang gaganda ng buhay nila.
There you go then. So it just depends where you are.
It's hard to say because some OFWs, sometimes the jobs
Yeah.
are just lures to get them into other countries and they're abused. Depending on the job
A lot of
opportunity, I
construction
think
workers,
Yeah.
we've seen
that
documentaries
some
on that.
OFWs have a better life, but not all of them.
Upload ako sa Saudi, 3 years and 5 months. Hindi naman tayo masaya sa Saudi kasi nandyan lang tayo sa loob. At saka oras na trabaho
Working long
ka,
hours, that's the
diba?
problem.
Okay lang din para ang problema lang yung mga amo sa Saudi. Hindi ang saya. Pangalawa dito lang ang masaya ko dito.
Sa 2017 Annual Global Retirement Index, yung Pilipinas po pang 19 siya. So,
Wow.
isa lang po siya sa
So that's
4
good
na
in terms
mga
of retirement.
Asian countries. Tas isa po dun yung Pilipinas. So, why do you think the Philippines is
Oh,
such a
people
popular
retiring. Oh,
retirement
sorry.
destination?
Masarap ang buhay dito sa Pinas actually. Especially kung foreigners ka, dadalhin mo dito yung dolyar mo. Ang sarap na magiging buhay nila dito sa Pilipinas.
But I
Kaya
think
mo
it's
sila
also
pagdating
just
nila
because
dito.
of how
I've heard of
beautiful
some
and
people
relaxing
who
it
retire
is.
in the Philippines because our cost of living is much lower than in other countries. But usually, people who are related or people who are born in the Philippines
come back to retire.
Tropical country tayo, di ba? Tapos yun yung
Of
gusto
course,
mga
the
tao
beaches.
na warm beaches, mga ganon-ganon. Tapos, di ba,
It is.
sinasabi daw yung Pilipinas masaya siya. So, feel ko isang factor din yan.
If you were to give an advice to those who would want to retire here or would want to explore the Philippines, what tip would you give them?
mainit siya, so prepare. Dapat
that's true.
dapat alam mo yung mga culture ng kahit ibang lugar na
Very true.
bibisitahan mo.
I just say
Yeah.
travel the Philippines because the Philippines is very
There's
big.
so
It's
much
very
to travel.
diverse. Actually, within the Philippine culture, there are lots of different subcultures. Learn about the Philippines as much as you can, the different regions. Kasi for me, Philippine culture talaga, it's really rich. And it would be a shame if
Yeah, there's so much to see there.
I think the best way to explore is to get to know the
For
to
sure.
get to know the locals, and then
Let them show you around. Let them take
go
you
around.
out.
You're gonna get to experience it all.
Did people's answers surprise you? What surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. For full disclosure, we were able to interview 9 sets of people in 5 hours. So given the limited sample size,
Yeah, that's true.
we shouldn't take their opinions as a reflection of the general Filipino population's view. That being said, we hope that you were able to get some insight into what living in the Philippines is like. For more authentic insight into the latest news and culture trends from all over Asia, be sure to subscribe to Asian Boss and follow us on our
There we
Well,
go.
I think that it was a good insight because you have
Yeah.
loads of people's different views, but
And it was
you
more
know-
in depth. It wasn't just like yes or no answers. I know there's only 9 people, but you got to elaborate on their point of view.
I do think that there is just too many people that would have conflicting views, so you're never going to get a sort of
Yeah.
an average
Again,
view, if you know what I
it
mean.
depends all on
Where
what
you're
job,
from.
what job they've got, how wealthy they are, like you say, whereabouts they live in the Philippines. It can vary. Like for us, we'd say, yeah, it's amazing. But we've been lucky enough to, I suppose, have the choice to go there and visit there.
And travel there.
And travel there.
Yeah.
So it completely depends. We would have a completely different point of view to someone that's a millionaire in the Philippines or to someone that's living in poverty in the Philippines. Just like in the UK, a millionaire will have a more positive view than someone that lives in poverty.
Exactly, and
So
I
it
think you
varies.
are always going to have a problem with the country you live in.
Mhm.
We don't like
Yeah,
being in the UK.
we can't wait to leave the UK. Like as soon as
Exactly.
possible, we're getting a flight straight back to the Philippines. And
Yes.
actually, if you know when are, I know it's still very uncertain at the moment. If anyone knows when the visas are,
Rephrase that.
Yeah.
If anyone knows when we can have our visa back.
Yeah, so when we don't care about quarantining, but when we arrive, when can we be allowed back into the Philippines? Because we will book that flight tomorrow if the visas are being given out. So let us know.
It
You'd like
is-
to see us travelling again very
It
soon.
is something that we are desperate to do. You know, I think when we sit down and have time to reflect on what we've done in the last year and a bit, with the help of you guys on our Dublin Travel page, it just makes us want to do it again.
Yeah, so we want to get back as soon as
As soon
possible.
as
And we feel it's safer out there than the UK.
We've said this before
A lot
in the
fewer
video.
cases. And we would go, when we get there, we would want to go somewhere that's got 0 cases.
Yes.
Obviously, we would. Hopefully, there's a way that we can get there that we get tested in the UK before we leave and tested upon, and we'd pay for a test upon arrival.
Yeah.
So there's 2 tests, haven't got it, go to an island that has no cases, wait for it to get all back to normal, and then travel Philippines again.
Exactly. And I was going to say, we have actually done a video on why
We
the
came
Philippines
home,
is
yeah,
safer.
and why it's safer, so check that out.
So check that out on our Dublin Travel page.
Of course.
At Dublin
And
Travel.
yeah,
You didn't do it quick.
hold on, ready?
At Dublin
That was
Travel.
terrible.
I know.
Or-
Comment below.
Yeah, for recommendations. Yeah, if you
Thanks.
have any recommendations, comment below. Send them to our Instagram, Dublin Travel. And if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe, drop us a like.
And keep on doubling.